invitation from the Queen herself. Timmy, do you read me?
I'm here, Commander. Oh, I must have nodded off there for a second.
I'm headed to Divinity's Reach to meet the Queen, but, have you heard from Bram?
No, sorry. Rox got word through, though. Apparently she talked some sense into him. He formed an exploratory committee, let's say. They're making their way up to Jormag as we speak, to see what kind of damage they can do before mobilizing a larger force. I'm worried about him, Commander. He's calling this group Destiny's Edge.
I don't suppose Ritlock or Kaith had any say in that.
No. I don't want to listen to Jormag. And if we're right about its weakness, he won't stand a chance.
How are we doing on that front?
I have an idea. A great idea. Well, brilliant, really. But I need to complete the experiment with the samples, then reach out to some contacts to see if I can get what I need for that aforementioned brilliant idea. I'll keep you posted. Anyway, say hi to the Queen for me.
Do you know her?
I feel like I do after all the gossip rags I read. Do you know she doesn't wear shoes? Try not to stare at her feet now that I told you that.
You're a huge help as always. Get some rest.
Bye!
Royal summons. Lady Barba, Her Majesty Queen Jennah of Kryta requests your attendance at a festival meeting of ministers in the upper city. Please make your way to the throne at your earliest convenience. QJ. aka Queen Jennah. The bone row.
There you are. The illustrious leader of Dragon's Watch. Welcome. I appreciate the sentiment, Your Majesty, but I feel like I haven't been much of a leader lately. I don't know how you do it. You have a whole kingdom to worry about while I can't even manage to keep a handful of people driving toward one purpose. It's a trying task, but to be honest, sometimes I envy what must be the simplicity of your life. This place is all politics and subtext. Do a thing one person likes and 3 hate you for it. It can get very complicated. You just relentlessly smash things until they're no longer at odds with you. I wish it were like that around here sometimes. Well, what can I smash for you today? I believe a white mantle attack is imminent, and must take certain actions here in Divinity's Reach to ensure its safety. The fact that you're not really describing these actions makes me think they might be a little unorthodox. What do you think of this garden, Commander? It's lovely, isn't it? And to preserve such a marvel requires constant maintenance. Sometimes weeds creep in, and sometimes you must eradicate them, lest your garden become unkempt. I see. I've called the ministers here under the auspices of a reassuring gathering, but I really need to deliver what some will consider shocking news. Your presence here will go a long way to ease minds, so please, mingle. And also, keep an eye out. Any evidence of white mantle meddlings you find would only support my actions. I'll do some digging. And Your Majesty, you missed a weed here. That looks like one, but it's actually the Crichton spiderwort. It'll bloom soon, and its petals give you the most luscious dyes. It's my favorite flower. It hides its true potential from most, and then blossoms into something great. Happy hunting, Commander.
It kind of reminded me of like a lily, almost. Minister Stone. A pillar. Excuse me, I couldn't help notice you speaking with the Queen. How is she? Pillar of strength under pressure, as always. Oh, that's good to hear. With everything that's happening, I worry for her, for us. Yes, the White Mantle are beyond despicable, aren't they? White. Power-hungry mongrels with nothing more than gold in their eyes. Indeed. I've stepped on things with more moral authority than those poisonous toads. It's very clear how you feel about the White Mantle. My friend Codicus's association with them must have rattled you. I can tell you no one was more shocked. I hadn't the faintest idea. Really? Even with all the rumors circulating before he broke out? Oh, I try to ignore gossip. People caught spreading such filth should earn a trip to the gallows. I feel the same way about traitors. They should watch their necks. Good day. Hey, what does she have to say? Something else you need? Surprised you invited me here instead of Anise. Where is she? Anise is occupied, I'm afraid. As, for your infant... Okay. As for your invitation, you're a trusted friend, and I have no doubts your presence is a welcome relief to the ministers as well. The loyal ones, anyway. Do you have any updates on Logan? Sad to say that he's still recovering from his injuries. There isn't much else I'm able to tell you about his recovery, but it's been slow. Since Codicus was in charge of the Ministry Guard, are you concerned about their loyalty? Most certainly am concerned, Commander. That's why I need you here. I understand.
Strange for the commander to be attending a ministry meeting, doesn't it?
The Queen has her reasons, I'm sure. The extra security is a bit worrisome, though.
It is. And still no sign of Logan Thackeray.
It's unnatural to see the Queen wandering around without him lately.
I hope you're here to help.
Is there something you need? I'm just checking in. How do you feel about tonight's gathering? It's not wholly uncommon for the Queen to request a meeting, but given the circumstances, I am a bit concerned. What circumstances? Well, surely you are aware of the detestable betrayal of our own legate minister. He has been missing for some time, so I hear. I am aware. Did you ever work closely with Codicus? Codicus and I only ever met in an official capacity. Aside from spotting him at the occasional party, we rarely interacted. I see. Do you have any reasons to suspect anyone has sympathies for him? I don't mean to spread gossip, but there were rumors that Minister Arton was colluding with the White Mantle prior to Codicus's defection. As I understand, he and the legate are close friends. The Queen seems to trust Minister Arton, though. Why don't you? Well, I suppose a bad reputation can be difficult to overcome. That may be unfair of me, but I have a hard time trusting anyone during times like these. I understand. Thank you for your time. So, yes, this. Reassuring most ministers are present. Okay.
That didn't sound good.
Stupid piece of junk. This is unbelievable.
I'm surprised the Wee family has the guts to show their faces after what their daughter has done.
Oh, don't be cruel. Minister Wee wouldn't abandon his duties.
Yes, but treason against the Queen. That's a lot of shame to bear.
It is, but we do well to ignore Valet's mistakes and recognize his commitment to the position.
That's the mesmer that we saw.
Third time this week this old guy's gone down. I have to manually enter manifest data when he's offline. Can you? Would you mind getting him up and running while I keep the gate's records?
Sure.
What a sport. And do be quick about it. My hand cramps easily.
Well, this is an odd method of repair.
He can be a bit finicky, but the fix-it interface, or fixterface, I've created should make it clear what he needs in order to be fixed. Do you think that'll catch on? I was also toying with combining display and repair into disrepair. Oh, my. Never said that aloud. Fixed? Thanks. When you retire from dragon slaying, you should think about opening your own golem repair shop. No one came in or out, so I didn't end up needing to man the gate logs. Plus, I needed the break.
Glad I could do your job for you. By the way, I found this pot, but didn't know where it went. Looks a little like...
I've never seen that before. I don't know what it is, but it's not part of this golem.
Huh. Hey, Timmy.
Hold on! Okay, I'm here.
Is the communication device you gave me one of a kind?
Probably not. I mean, mine is by far the best and most advanced, but there are others out there. Wait, why do you ask?
I found a device that looks a lot like the communicator. If it was planted here by the White Mantle, they could be listening in. I'm guessing it isn't the only one.
Oh, if you want, I can use your communicator to send out a high-frequency ping that'll help you find any others in your area.
Let's do that. I'll get what I can and show the Queen.
Oh, be sure to let her know I helped.
Strength in numbers.
Devices have a security system. Suspicious. Fast as the wind.
Quite a lot of guards at this ministry meeting, huh?
Yes, it seems they outnumber us at least 3 to 1.
More like a militia meeting, if you ask me. At least we're all a bit safer.
Are we safer? I think these extra guards send the opposite message.
Well, we should do our best to keep up appearances. The people need it with the White Mantle out there. I'm grateful I got invited to this event at all.
I'm starting to wish I stayed home.
seems like enough to back up whatever the Queen's about to do. I should give these to her. Commander, I was just trying to reassure the Whis here. It's a stressful time for them. Well, not just them, for everyone.
The Queen is politely dancing around the fact that our daughter is on the wrong side of this.
Have you heard from her? At all?
We haven't heard from Valette. That doesn't mean we won't. She's a good girl, Commander. Just a little lost. She'll find her way home. We only want to hear her play the violin again.
We all do, Minister. May we speak a moment, Your Majesty? Of course.
Pardon us.
I found these listening devices around the courtyard. They could be White Mantle. Thank you, Commander. I needed evidence like this to support my stance. It appears this is an opportune time, then. Allow me to excuse myself. I have a speech to give. Ministers and members of the royal court. For years, we've had a fester inside the kingdom. A creeping undertow that sucked some of our friends and family into its darkness. Now, with Confessor Caudicus at the White Mantle's helm, this seething conflict will soon come to a head, as we are poised to be smashed between two rising elder dragons. We cannot stand for a threat from within. For this reason, I'm hereby suspending the ministry until the danger has passed. Some of you will understand it's for your safety. Others will understand that I have trapped them here, far from the White Mantle's network.
You cannot! I won't be treated like a common Doliac, herded into a pen and kept as livestock. I am no criminal. You claim this will keep us safe. From what? Who will keep us safe from you, I say?
Good Minister, this measure is temporary, I assure you. Only until the kingdom is safe from attack and the traitors in our midst have revealed themselves. The commander has already verified—
There is no attack. This is an autocrat's ploy. Fellow ministers, this is a moment in life, a rare moment where you will look back one day and say, I made a stand, or I did nothing. Do you silently let the Queen capture your voice, and the voice of the people? Or do you make enough noise that the six gods themselves hear us say nay? When my grandfather...
As the wind. Minister Arden! Your Majesty, we have to get you to safety. We need to secure the ministers. The loyal ones at least. I'll try to take care of them, but you're my priority. prepared for many contingencies. There are some defenses ready to set up right outside the chamber. Quickly! Fast as the wind. Cover me while I set up this defensive barrier. Fury rising! More white mantle incoming! Fast as the wind. Refreshing. I feel energized. Fast as the wind. Another mesmer! Smash away! Fast as the wind.
I demand that you release me.
You're unworthy! One barrier left. Good. Then to the throne room. We can easily defend it. Fast. The last one is just outside there. Refreshing. I feel energized.
All who injure us will pay.
This is the last one.
Jennah. That's enough. Fellow ministers, join me and help the White Mantle rid Kryta of this illegitimate ruler. Or stand by her side and be judged by my fire.
Estelle, what a surprise. Who could have seen this coming? You?
What?
Maybe you. Did you? And you, my friend? Were you surprised?
Get back here, you! I hate to break it to you, but I won't run as easily. I was honored when Cauticus tapped me for the job of regicide, and I will see it to its bloody end.
Not on my watch, Estelle.
Logan, Captain Thackeray, beyond brave as always, but I need you leading the defense of the city. I'll handle this bloated tick.
Handle me? You can't move. This hamstrung doormat is your only hope. And I'm about to kill him, just to put him out of his lovesick misery.
Estelle!
What? The whole ministry knew it.
You'll regret that slight.
Damn you!
Fast as the wind. That had to hurt.
Freaking Logan's down. Man. Oh my god! And I'm
Fast
done.
as the wind.
Maybe? I did it! Yeah! What is with my chains?
That's the last of them then. For now.
That was an impressive show, Your Majesty.
It was. How'd you like smashing things to solve your problems? I never want to take up arms against one of my subjects, but I think I might be quite suited for your lifestyle. I'll save you a spot in Dragon's Watch if you ever decide to step down. Very kind. Now, what's the situation outside the city?
The White Mantle Army is making a push from the lake, but we don't know the full extent of their numbers. I'm headed down to set up a command tent at Doric's Landing.
It's good to see you on your feet again. I'll meet you there.
Great. We could use the help. Talk to Lieutenant Fours in the Plaza of Lissa. I'll make sure you're granted access to the battlefield.
Logan, please don't slow your recovery by doing something like getting yourself killed. Commander, thank you. And watch out for the weeds. Look at this. So pretty.
Thank you for your assistance. It's unfortunate that we had to deal with Estelle, but she left us little choice. It is unfortunate. I am sorry that your life was threatened again. The Crane Throne is no stranger to threats, and neither are you, Commander. I can't argue with you there. While you and Logan handle our White Mantle threat to the east, I will do everything I can to ensure you have the full support of the Seraph. Thank you, Your Majesty. Stay safe.
Greetings.
Thank you for protecting the Queen when I couldn't. I'm happy to help. How are you feeling? Recovery has been slow. The lighting pod changed me. Not my mind, but my body feels different. It's good to see you, Logan. I was worried. Don't worry about me, Commander. We have a war to fight. The White Mantle are pushing into Divinity's region in the east. Are there civilians that need our aid? A great many of them, and all at the mercy of the White Mantle. They will need our full support, and we should go at once. See you, Deo.
Everything has unfolded as I knew it would.